What's happening, everyone? It's Kevin here with Warrior Leadership. Wanted to come live with you on my late night hustle Friday night. And I'm just thinking, because I'm committed to providing a podcast every day. And I managed to get to it super late. I know it's 11:24. There's about 36 minutes left in the day in Canada. But I want to talk to you today about a cool topic that I'm learning about, which is decisiveness. Being able to make quick decisions and executive decisions that we need to do every day, right? Because maybe you'd have to make decisions in your life. Maybe there are times where you have to decide on something, decide on to buy a car, decide whether you're going to move out, or decide whether you're going to do something next with your business. Now, today's topic is on decisiveness. It's going to be on my podcast, Anchor FM, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. You can find our podcast here, and I hope you can subscribe. If you could do me a big favor and subscribe to our podcast, we can find it on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google, Apple, Radio Public, and Overcast. So I hope you excuse me. And as I share with you some decisiveness and decision making for us leaders. And then right after this, I'm going to get to bed. I'm going to Google journal and then get to bed. But let me share this message with you, all right? Welcome to the Warrior Leadership Headquarters. This is it. This is it. This is where it all goes down, man. Where the planning happens and the big things happen. So I'm grateful that you could all be here today. And if you're watching the replay or watching me live, let me know you're watching me live, right? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking about right now, because we're here to add value to you, and let's do this. So if you're watching, put something in the comments. Let me know you're watching, because I'm going to talk to you about decisiveness. I'm about to go live. I just got paid today, so I'm gonna get some sort of podcast mic so it can sound better, quality's better. And let's do it. Let's do it. Tell me what you think about decisiveness, all right? Join me in this conversation. Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast, hosted by President of Warrior Leadership, Kevin Padillo. This is me. And today in this podcast, I want to talk to you about mission and also decision making. Decision making is something that all of us leaders need to do. Leaders make decisions, and leaders make decisions that benefit other people and impact other people. And I know when it's always time for us to make a decision in life, right? Decisions to do something, decisions to take action, decisions to move our team forward, decisions to grow our business. Decisions happen all the time. When we're buying a car, when we're buying something at the store, when we're dating someone, when we're doing something during the day, when we're driving our car, we have to make decisions. The next couple of minutes I want to share with you here decisiveness. All right. So here are a couple of tips that I've been learning. This is what I use to make decisions. And I want to bring in some knowledge that you know about decision making, right? Because maybe you here have made decisions, said yes to something, said no, woke up this morning, decided to go to the gym, decided to drink some beer, decided to do something. Whatever you did was a decision. All right. This is what I believe is important, because I know decision making happens every day, but it also needs to happen quick. I know when my father was getting really sick, so my dad was recently sick, right? He fainted 1 week ago, 6 days ago. He was in the hospital. He fainted at breakfast. I heard my mom screaming. I rushed downstairs and I was shocked because I was on my phone. I was talking to my friend. I heard a scream, so I run downstairs. I see my dad. He's like almost unconscious. He was basically unconscious on the ground. And I had to make a split decision. Me and my family had to make a quick decision in the moment, no thinking. I told my mom, hey, Mom, I need you to call the police right now. I need you to call 911 right now. That was a quick decision. I could have overthought about it, right? I could have thought about it. Oh, yo, do you think is something wrong with him? Is he, maybe I can help him. Nothing happened. I had to make a split decision to call 911. That's a very split decision. That takes only a couple seconds for me to react and go. And whether this happened for you, whether you've sat in this situation as well, whether you were in battle, or whether you have had to make a decision in the moment of fire, whether you're hosting an event, maybe you're leading a team, maybe you're leading a sports team and you're the captain of the sports team and you had to lead the team down the field, leading the football to lead the charge, right? You had to make a decision to make a play, to bring a player on, to move one of your defense down the road. That was the decision. Decisions need to happen every day. I want to give you some strategies that I use to make decisions, and I know other people make decisions as well. So Grant Cardone, maybe you know who Grant Cardone is. He always says, make decisions quick, never add time to a decision. So maybe maybe it was time for you to make a decision on something, whether it's to buy something, to buy a gift, to buy something else. Maybe you had to make a decision to do something. When's the last time you thought about it and then thought for like 30 minutes, for 40 minutes, for a whole hour, and you forgot about it? You were thinking about something and you forgot about it. It took a long time and then you forgot about it, right? So maybe that happened to you. Maybe you overthought things. But when you do make decisions, I encourage you to make it quick. Quick decisions are important, right? Now, I want you to also understand both sides. So understanding both sides of your decision. Because I know when in the heat of the moment, maybe you don't have time to overthink a lot and plan. Sometimes we have to act and move into action right away. Like someone's death is about to happen. Maybe something's on fire. Maybe we need to make a quick decision during the football game to do something. Because time can't tell. We can't take 40 minutes during a basketball game to make a decision. They need to be quick and need to move forward with them. But also understanding both sides. So let's say there's time on your hands and you're about to make a big decision. Maybe you're going to drop out of university, quit your job, or whether it's to take that management position, right? Or maybe to scale your business. Sometimes we need to think of the pros and cons of the decision. I know I have to make decisions like that all the time on what are the pros and cons. What should I do? If I'm going to make a big purchase, sometimes I think of what should I do, right? What do I do? And I think of, is this a good decision? Is this a bad decision for me? What would happen if I did this, right? And I think about this sometimes when I do something weird, right? Or get into a fight. I have to make a decision. Is this worth it? Is this worth doing right now? Should I do this or not? I need to understand both sides, right? But also giving myself 120 seconds. So if I have time, I need to think about, okay, look, what are the pros and cons? If I do this, what is the impact of my decision? If I do that, what is the impact of my decision? If I'm going to go get drunk tonight, I need to think, what is going to happen tomorrow and how am I going to feel tomorrow? Or what are how is this going to impact my family, right? I need to think of different people. I need to be considerate. That's another thing. But I know we have to stick with it though and move forward. So let's say you make a decision, and for example, I was dating a girl and we were going for coffee, and she was like, hey, what do you want to eat, right? Oh, I want to eat this, I want to eat that. And then I would be the guy who'd be like, okay, do you want to go here? Do you want to go to Taco Bell? Do you want to go to KFC? Do you want to go to McDonald's? So many different ways to make a decision. So much stimuli, so much places to choose where to eat. Taco Bell, KFC, McDonald's. I can choose all these different places. But I know I can overthink for 40 minutes and nothing will happen. I think she'll probably lose respect in me. I know in that moment, I need to just take a moment and ask myself, okay, what should I do in this moment? But when I'm ready, I need to make a quick snap decision. Okay, I'm going to go here, right? Instead of overthinking things and thinking for way too long of a time, I need to make a decision now. I need to go now. And then when I do make a decision to go to McDonald's instead of going to Taco Bell, I need to decide and stick with it. Because if I decide on something And if people are trying to say, oh, do this instead, do that, a leader needs to make a decision for the benefit of the team and stick with it, right? Unless, let me add an unless in there. If I make a decision, but then I realize there is some data and some information that makes my decision bad, I'm able to change it. But I know I need to move with the decision and move forward and stay with the decision regardless. So that's what I've been learning about decisiveness. That's what I've been practicing. I know when people try to sell me something and when I say no, no is no, right? I don't like when people try to influence me. I know there are people trying to pitch me, and I know a lot of salespeople, they like to approach me and to buy this and to buy that. I know I'll take a minute to consider it, but I need to be firm on what I say, right? Say if I say no or if I say yes, I need to move forward with that. Um, so instead of pausing, right? So there's a couple ideas I have on decision making it quick, understanding the impact, but also giving myself a little bit of time, like a small window, at least 2 minutes to make a decision. Think about what was good about what I did or what was bad. What could I change? But then when that 120 seconds is up, I need to decide now and decide quick. And then when I do that, I know I can stick with it and move forward. Whether that's me buying a car, whether that's me deciding to move out, whether that's me deciding to make a move for my company to hire 3 people, I need to decide, make it quick and stick with it. Adding time to a decision won't make you any more confident. That's what Grant Cardone always said. All right. So, hey, thank you for watching the video. I trust that you got tons of value from this. I'm just going to go end the night. I got to write in my journal and then prep. I have about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Then I'm up tomorrow, back on the doors. So, hope you have a powerful day, guys. Thank you for taking time to watch and learn and understand what I'm doing here. Have a powerful day. Take care. This is the Mission Driven Life. Check us out at truewarrior.ca or Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public Podcast, and Overcast. That's where you can find our podcast. Check us out. Take care.